Morning, everyone. Or afternoon. I guess it's almost 4, huh? So I guess this is what we're doing. Oh, am I supposed to talk to somebody? Right.
Here's Lifeson, one of the best tactical cadets in your class. After Evelyn, of course.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final and for all the other times you've helped me. Seriously, I might not have made the cadet cruise if you didn't. I hope Schaefer recognizes all you've done to lead our class. Have you got your assignment yet? Well, Lieutenant DeSilne has all of the assignments now. I'll see what she knows. Before you do that, do me a favor and talk to Ian. He's got good news, and he won't settle down until he shares it with everyone, including you.
Oh, there's Ian. Let's find out what his big news is.
We're going to have to adjust these levels. Okay. Options.
This way.
Hold your horses, lady. Okay, so the music is too loud. We're going to drop that down. Voice volume and interface volume. We're going to turn those down. Where do you want me to go? She wants me to go somewhere. Oh. So the indicators are this way.
Cadets Swan and Peart, with a combined IQ of 231, which I've heard is almost up to Demov's rating. That's the rumor, anyway.
Oh. We were just double checking the stream. That's this weird habit we have.
Oh, hey, I've been looking for you.
Oh, good.
Yes.
And I need more pop.
Linguistics final again, and I aced it.
Linguistics. Really? Speaking? You have trouble with that?
You and me both. It wouldn't have happened if I didn't follow your advice. You saw that I wasn't at my best that day and told me to give it another shot. So, I did. That perfect score really made a difference. Now I'm qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Thanks. Always good to have options, right? Kiro took your advice too. I think it worked out for him since he's slightly less scowling than usual.
Ah, Kiro's always a crank.
Right, okay?
I think I see Kiro over there. Come on.
Do I really have to interact with all these people? Is that supposed to be San Francisco? And even better, is Alcatraz still there? Because that looks like the San Francisco Bridge.
And here we have the smartest person in your class, or so I've heard. It's not entirely fair. Kiro is a super genius, and he's built like a brick shit. Yep, yes.
He's tough, is what you're saying.
Cadet, it is agreeable to be in your presence. Your advice regarding Federation history was advantageous. It allowed me to pass the final test with satisfactory marks. I am pleased.
Good, good.
In the interest of camaraderie, I now inform you that Captain Schaefer is still selecting the senior staff for the upcoming training cruise. There is a 78.4% chance that you will be selected for a position, based on my current statistical models. Lieutenant DeSilne may have more conclusive data on the matter.
All these people, and I don't know who any of them are.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will
This way. Okay, so now I gotta go this way. Specifically.
I'll wait out here. DeSilne should be inside.
Oh, sure, let me face the firing squad alone. I see how it is. Who's...
Good afternoon, Cadet. How may I be of assistance?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
It is. I will access your assignment data now. One moment. Fascinating.
Okay, well, don't keep me in suspenders. What?
Your assignment is not listed. Inquiries on the matter have been directed to Captain Schaefer himself.
Oh, great. I'm in trouble.
That remains to be seen. I suggest you report to Captain Schaefer and ask him personally. He is in the office behind me.
I'm being expelled.
Enter. Good to see you, Cadet. Today's the big day. Congratulations. Judging by that look on your face, trust this visit concerns your assignment on the training cruise.
Yeah, you're holding it back.
Well, you can relax. I'm happy to report that you won't be my new bilge officer. Far from it.
When are you going to be taking water on in space?
There is a matter I'd like to address, however. Your academic record is impressive, but I don't see your results for the advanced phaser training program. Care to shed some light on that?
No, 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 no. I plan to negotiate my way through life. No weapons.
The Federation is at war with the Klingon Empire, Cadet. Shouldn't need to remind you that Klingons enjoy close combat with their enemies. That in mind, I want everyone on my senior staff to complete that program. No exceptions.
I don't think it takes a world of rocket scientist-like intelligence to figure out how to point a small object. Look, here, let me demonstrate. Okay, here it is. Boom, you just got shot by a phaser. Senior staff?
I did indeed. There's a place for a cadet like you in my bridge, once you finish that phaser course. My chief engineer and tactical officer have programmed a training simulator for you. I look forward to seeing the results.
You look forward to seeing, well, I mean, the last time I had a gun in my hand, I blew the head off a moose. And who are these cadets?
Cadets Tilly and Surveyor, respectively. They've been working on the simulation for me for some time now. Interesting pair, those two. Some of the staff question bringing Tilly along on the cruise.
Oh, Tilly, you know how she is.
Sure me, but she's up to the task.
Well, it'll be good for her.
Indeed. She'll meet you at the club. Talk to her to start the training. Then I'll see you when you're finished. That's all for now, Cadet. Dismissed.
Okay, so I saluted, and now I've got to go find Jennifer Tilly. Or somebody named Tilly. Tilly Ramsey? Matilda Ramsey? Is she in my crew? That'd be awesome.
I still can't believe I got the chief engineer spot. Yes, it's just for the cadet training cruise, but still, how many juniors get to go on the cruise, let alone as a department head? This is exciting. Okay. Deep breath. Enough about me. Where did you end up?
Well, Captain, I don't know, Schaefer's extra dry wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
Yeah? I was wondering why you wanted us to set up the program for you. Now I know. Hey, I should warn you, it can get pretty lively. With the Klingons and aggression, and I should probably stop telling you about the program now.
Nah.
Oh, no, don't worry. You'll do fine. There's no doubt in my mind. Come on, I'll take you there. Surveyor's waiting over at the simulator. You know how friendly she is.
Wait, this appointment hasn't even really technically been made yet? How's she getting impatient about somebody she doesn't know is... Okay, let's just go.
Finnegan actually graduated. I guess the Irish are lucky after all.
Well, oftentimes we're drunk, so we don't know what happened. Like, we show up just because, you know, I mean, why wouldn't we? We know...
No one was assigned to a Constitution class. Not even you. That's crazy.
Constitution class.
How many times did you run the Kobayashi Maru? Kirk's up to 2 now.
Like, less than 5, more than 0? Oh, you mean like this?
Lose our spot. Oh, I hate running.
Oh, so we have a spot for an appointment that wasn't made but now is made.
There's Ev. And she's looking impatient.
No, cut to Calamity. Really?
There you are. About time. Program's loaded and ready to go. I hope this is your lucky simulator. It's been nothing but bad luck for Kirk.
I don't have a gun.
Yeah, those are pretty useful in Kidding. I'm kidding. The phasers are in the armory by the holodecks. Grab one there.
Woohoo! We're gonna vaporize some bitches.
It's the worst.
Press the D key to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective.
I didn't know I could do that. Oh, neat. Okay. I've played this game before, but it's been a hot minute, and I don't think I ever knew that. Check it out. So if I forget who I'm talking to, that'll come in really handy. All right, I want a gun. Hey, where y'all running to? Her ass is running. Do I need to? Okay, so I don't know what the hell. I guess that's the armory. That's what I get for following Jennifer Tilly. Always wanting to kill Joe. Oh, is this where the... Go to the center? Okay, so was that it? I would switch to a fist. That's a good idea. Okay, what? Ow. Pfft. There's a message right there, and I'm just like, people are probably watching going, what the hell?
Nice work, Cadet. Few points below Sever's personal best, but it was your first try. You'll have plenty of opportunities to knock her from her perch at the top of the list once we're underway.
Do we have an assignment now?
That I do, Cadet. First officer station is yours. That's if you want it, of course. The field officer spot is still open.
I like less responsibility. Let me, I mean, I can't imagine when I'll be bailing water out of a spaceship, but let's do that.
Thought you might say that. You're wrong, Cadet. I expect that trend to continue. I'm looking at it.
I need a drink. What the hell? Hello, cats. Cats. No pregnancy case she calls. Also, why didn't somebody tell me I had no sound? See, now the mic is hot. But this kind of isn't. So that makes me sad. I thought you might say that. You've done well here. I expect your trend to continue onward. Thank you. It will be an honor.
Likewise. I'll see you on the bridge then. And congratulations.
Congratulations! You done it!
Wow, look at you, first officer. You're gonna do a great job. Congratulations. That thing the captain said about the bilge officer spot was pretty funny, though. I mean, we don't even have those anymore. Wait, do we? Anyway, first officer. How does it feel?
I'm surprised he didn't give it to whoever this is.
You know, I love her, but Savea's a little too, aggressive at times. If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I mean, that's her. She's very much a hammer kind of lady. I'm not saying she can't find her way to the center chair, but...
Yeah, I suppose.
Standing right here, Tilly. Might think about that if you want to make it to senior year. What? I'm kidding. Mostly. She's not wrong, though. We all have jobs to do, and you're gonna do great as the XO. Proud of you.
I'm sure.
seriously? Captain Schaefer didn't make that decision lightly. He believes in you, just like me. Even though you got me blown up in the Kobayashi Maru. Awkward. Well, we should get going to the shuttle bay. Everybody's waiting for the ceremonial send-off toast. Guess who gets to give that?
I've never liked a girl enough to get her nearly blown up in the Kobayashi Maru. Okay? Consider yourself lucky.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass as well as your mini-map. Now hear this. All cadets report to Shuttle Bay to prepare for departure.
Why didn't I know that that I could do this, the whole scanning thing?
Okay! The rest of the senior staff is waiting just ahead. Time for your big speech. How are you gonna play it? Inspirational? Heartwarming? That could be good. Hey, make Savea cry, like just a single tear. Warrior style. Anyway, I'll meet you at the bar. No pressure, you're gonna be great.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be just fantastic. I love giving speeches. Where exactly I'm supposed to go over here with all these folks? Alright, toast it is. Intimidate. Be humble. Embolden. Galvanize. Raise a glass.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
What are we drinking anyway? I'll bet it's not Corbel.
This is our time. Let's make it happen.
Alright.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Not like I have a choice. Let's see this beast. Oh, here we go. Runabout time. Right over the Bay Area.
I can't believe we're finally doing this.
Space freaks me out. I mean, I
Ooh,
love
look over there.
space, and at the same
That's
time
the
it's
Glamour,
terrifying.
one of the new Crossfield-class ships. No one really knows much about her or her capabilities. Well, at Starfleet Academy, anyway. Maybe we'll work on a ship like that someday. For now, our ship's here. She's a Malachowski class, Captain Schaefer's pride and joy. Good speed for her class, definitely maneuverable. A stout, solid, battle-proven design, for sure. I can't wait to see what she can do. Let's land and find out.
This one really likes to talk. And here comes the runabout.
Okay, we need to check in with the deck officer first, then head to our stations. Oh man, I cannot wait to see the engine room. My engine room. Yeah!
Engine room to go and I mean, this has got to be. I would think it would be
Sylvia
somewhat
Tilly,
terrifying.
acting chief engineer, reporting for duty.
Welcome aboard. What's your name, cadet?
Is the Imperio. I'm an Akiskan warrior. Not that you know what that is.
Yes, here we are. Acting first officer. You're all set.
And where's the captain at, huh?
Report to Captain Schaefer on the bridge. He's been expecting you. Use the turbolift behind me. It'll take you directly there.
Oh, good. Well, then. I will do just that. I'm guessing this is the turbo lift. Or it's a hallway. Not a turbo lift at all. Awesome. So where's the turbo lift? That, I don't know what the hell that is. That was an ensuite? I'm not sure what that was. He said it was right behind him. Where is this bitch-ass turbo lift? See, this is... Alright, so he's there. Here's storage crates. And, everything. The only way out is here. So I'm guessing we're just doing that. Use the turbo lift right behind me. Is this a turbo lift? No. So that wasn't really behind him, was it? Here it is, the bridge. And Captain Cookbook.
Ah, there you are. Computer, note the executive officer has reported for duty in the ship's log. Welcome aboard, XO.
Thank you, Captain.
You're right on time. All decks have reported in. We're ready to get underway. Let's start things simple by getting the old girl out of dry dock, huh? Contact dock control and get clearance to depart. After we're cleared, close the shuttle bay doors and disable the tractor moorings.
Start by getting all of contact and get clearance to depart. After we're cleared, close the bay doors.
Dock control has cleared us to depart.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Send the signal to close the shuttle bay.
Shuttle bay doors are closed.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Wait for me to disable the tractor beam. Which means now I probably gotta go somewhere and do something, right? Yep, right here. Hey, I jumped! That was cool. People are probably thinking, okay, this guy's completely psychotic. Why'd he stand up on the chair?
Erez, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
May I remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only while in the vicinity of space dock.
Duly noted, XO. Erez, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
Of course, you're gonna do what you want because...
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Acknowledged, Helm. Set a course for Vulcan. Warp 4.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that right out of dry dock.
Incoming transmission.
Captain, I'm picking up a distress call from the SS Fortuna. Audio only.
Put them through, comms.
Oh boy.
This is the Fortuna! Can you hear me? So, warp core is failing. We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Helm, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the Fortuna.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, comms. XO,
Yeah.
let's discuss the situation.
Oh, no. We're gonna have to brainstorm. So he wants me to talk to him.
Well, XO, you heard the distress call. What are your recommendations?
Is this a test and part of training?
Afraid not. This is the real deal. Per Starfleet regs, we're the closest ship to the Fortuna, so it's our duty to assist.
It's strange that the transmission was audio only. A warp core emergency shouldn't affect communications.
Not usually, no. Good instincts. How would you proceed here?
Shields up.
Good call. There's something about this that's not sitting right with me.
Could be a trap.
Agreed. Yellow alert. Surveyor, bring the shields up. Get down to the transporter room, XO. I want you to oversee the rescue efforts from there.
Yeah, make it my thing. Okay, so which one of these is the... Take a turbo lift to the deck. See, now not all of these doors go somewhere. I'm fairly certain. I'm at this point, honestly, I'm not certain of anything. I mean, it could be anything at this point. I don't know. Ooh, what do we got? That doesn't look like a good scene.
Desmond, the Fortuna should be in range. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
Are they just on my ship? Oh, I'm gonna have to do some killing.
Desmond? Come in! What happened? Desmond?
Hold on, we're reading disruptor fire in the transporter room, and Klingons are beaming in on multiple decks. All hands, this is the captain. Repel boarders. I repeat, repel boarders.
Your orders, Captain?
You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security team members you find, and then repel any boarders you come across. You let us worry about that. Right now, I need you doing what you can to get those Klingons off my ship. Bet you're glad you took that phaser course now, huh? Shoot straight
boy, I
and
didn't
stay
know how
safe
to
down there.
point and shoot before.
Over
and
here,
now
Exo.
I
We
totally
need you to
do.
unlock the armory. Over here, Exo. We need you to unlock the armory.
You have to enter the command codes.
Fine. Everybody needs me to do everything.
Grab a rifle. We need to deal with the Klingons.
You need to equip your phaser rifle. To do so, press U and drag the new weapon into the empty weapon slot.
You know, that's going to be either I or B. All right, there we go. Now we got a rifle. I guess we're going this way.
Yeah! Let's show these Klingons how Starfleet fights!
An item has dropped.
Andre!
Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
Decompression. We've got decompression, and we lost it. Oh, that's going to go on my permanent record. Shoot.
Hey, I'm reading a hull breach near the transporter room. Oh, good.
Recovered a
You're on the right
hyper
side of the
spray.
safety field.
You can use this to quickly heal any damage you may have suffered.
Which way am I supposed to? I'm supposed to be going this way.
You can do extra damage to enemies by flanking them. Try attacking your
Or you
enemies
could
on
just,
their
you know,
sides or behind them.
Why are they trying to... Apparently I have to hit the right buttons. Who knew?
Thanks. I think they were going to engineering. Better hurry. There's a lot of them.
Of course they were. You know they're here for a reason, right? I mean, they're not just, you know, screwing around, partying with the hardcore for no particular reason. I guess we're going this way. These pop-up
Security to
boxes.
engineering. We are under attack.
Oh, there's a shock. Yeah, one person dropped loot, and now nobody's dropping loot.
We're reading Klingon boarding parties on multiple decks, XO. Our security teams are spread thin. I need you to get to engineering and keep it secure. It's bound to be a priority target for the enemy.
All right, I'm going. Feels like it's got to be through this door. Okay, looks like we got nothing.
Lead the way, XO. We've got your back.
Press C to crouch. Crouching is a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks. Press X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon gives a bonus to damage.
Aim your weapon is X. I'm never going to remember all this. The tism is tisming. So C is for crouch, and now we're sneaking around the ship. It's our damn ship!
Move, move, move!
Move where? What, to here?
Oh, am I glad to see you.
That was fun. You know, it doesn't help to strike somebody with the butt of a rifle that isn't.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
Oh,
They were looking for something in here. Can't imagine what, though. I mean, they have warp and impulse tech. What else would be in engineering? Especially since the ship's a complete mess, thanks to them. Is there a part they didn't shoot? Sorry, I could really use your help, since you're here.
Why do I look like I'm standoffish? Like, what do you want? You're so needy. My word. Oh, that was aim.
As I was saying, the ship's taken a lot of damage. I'll do what I can to get the essentials online, but I could use some help. See anything you could do in here?
I can reinforce the ship's shields.
Okay. Our sensor systems took a beating in the fight. Targeting navigational, environmental, it's not good. I need you to get him back online. You can initialize the navigational sensor array from the center console here. Do the same thing for the other sensors at the 2 consoles by the wall across from me. Sound good?
I'm on it.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available.
Okay, warp core stable. Life support is optimal. Yes.
Working.
Safety fields engaged. Ship-wide comms online.
Glad you're still with us. We could use a hand up here. We've taken casualties, and the Klingons could send more boarding parties at any time. Do what you need to do down there, and report to the bridge.
Okay.
Head back to the bridge. We'll cover this deck.
Well, now that, I mean, yeah, I guess. Kind of a seat of the pants thing, though, that we're doing, isn't it? Alright, what do we got? Oh, sugar. That can't be good.
Sir, we've lost shields!
Prepare for...
Klingons. I'm getting serious narcissism vibes.
Who is in command here? Speak now!
Your butt.
I'm Captain Schaefer, and you are?
I am Ja'ula of House Mokai. Surrender now, Captain, while you're still able.
Request denied. Get off my ship!
Dang, you can't talk to Klingons like
off
that.
My ship!
If you insist, Captain. Joju!
Oh, I'm fashionably late. Good. That's gonna look good on my permanent record. Oh, am I being
Enemy combatant in close proximity.
Y'all are not
Secure the
having
bridge.
this
We've
today.
held orders. The Klingons are gone. So is the captain. I'll try to find the Klingon ship.
We need a running crew.
Your
I'm gonna
medical
work on these
assistance
guys.
was adequate and necessary. I thank you.
That was intense. Klingons. We just fought Klingons.
We didn't really fight so much as get slapped around like redheaded stepchildren.
I'll be okay. Thanks to you. I owe you one.
Oh, thought I was done for. Thanks.
Well, this is Star Trek. You're not done for yet.
What happened here?
Incoming transmission.
Put it through.
Do I have your attention, Starfleet?
What do you want?
Captain, are you all right?
Silence! Surrender your ship and all classified data within it to me. Immediately!
No.
Schaefer, order your crew to do as I say.
I think you beat him up too much.
XO, follow my orders to the letter. Fire on my position.
Spoken like a Klingon, Captain. Now die like one.
We're nuking these bastards.
What do we do now?
We're gonna fire on their position and we're gonna nuke them. We follow the captain's orders. Target his location and fire. I want bodies.
Botjan je toe, het je hef. Met la petja. Nog.
Ach, ben nu, Otterje!
Mech. Zo wit je toe, het je titjo. Met la petja.
We aren't going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Because guess what's about to happen to your bitch ass?
We're still here. Most of us, anyway. The captain. Look, the captain knew what was at stake. He gave the order, and you followed it. If you hadn't, we'd probably all be dead now. So, you're the captain now. We're with you. Let's make his sacrifice count.
Well, this has been a red letter day for somebody.
To sit, right-click on the chair you wish to sit.
I'm the captain. Okay, I've got my first companion.
Bridge officers add abilities to your ship in space and accompany you on away missions on the ground.
Okay, what am I missing? Talk to your first officer. What is the point of this? Is now your bridge officer. Oh, okay. Got it. to your first officer. How exactly am I supposed to do that? I'm not on a team.
All decks have reported in. We took some casualties
right
and
there on
sick bay is
screen, I
full.
missed it.
All systems have taken damage, but some were hit worse than others. Life support is stable. Past that, it's not exactly optimal.
Okay, Ian sent out a distress call.
Working on it, but something's jamming our long-range comms on all frequencies.
Keep trying. What's the status of the Klingon ship, Evelyn?
Still running under cloak. We knocked him around pretty good before they
I'll play
slinked
along
off with
in
their
our
tail
people.
between their legs. That said, we're in rough shape ourselves.
Tilly, damage report.
Damage control teams are assigned. We've put out all the fires and started patching the hull breaches, but it's gonna take a while. We'll get the critical systems back online as soon as we're able, Captain.
Stick with it. Ian, can we contact the Fortuna?
Still reading their distress signal. I can break through the jamming at short range. Shall I hail them?
Yeah, let's see how they're doing.
Opening hailing frequencies now, Captain.
Fortuna, this is the USS Spitfire. What is your status?
Greetings, Captain. Thank you for coming to my aid. I must apologize. I sent the distress signal under duress. I'm sure you'd do the same with a Klingon disruptor pointed at your head.
So you were the bait.
Quite so, Captain. Our Klingon friends took pains to make my plight look convincing, to the point of damaging my warp drive beyond function. At the risk of wearing out my welcome, would you be so kind and assist me? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
Klingons haven't left, but I'll see what I can do.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q. Use W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
Coming to a full stop, Captain. Apologies. I'll wait for your command from now on.
It's fine.
They need 3 or 4 warp induction coils tops. We can spare a few.
Position yourself near the ship and press F to interact with it.
We're as close as we need to be.
Thanks. Oh, and good luck with the Klingons, my young friend. You'll need it.
Well, he got out of there like yesterday's cheese, didn't he?
Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't want to fight Klingons in a tub like that either.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Speaking of
wasn't it?
Klingons.
Engineering status report.
We have a problem. Most of our plasma injectors are a wreck.
Oh, great.
See, plasma injectors are made to take a beating, but this damage goes way beyond what would happen in a fight. Pretty sure the Klingons sabotaged them when they boarded us. They wanted to strand us here. Tamav is installing our spare injectors, but we're 3 short. Without those, we can't go to warp.
Recommendations?
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here, Captain. There's wreckage throughout the system. I recommend scanning the derelicts nearby. We may be able to find and recover intact plasma injectors from the wreckage.
All right, let's make it happen.
Scanning in progress.
I'm picking up a few compatible parts in the wreckage. Blast off the outer casings on those units and we can get what we need.
There's a few of them, but it's going to require some.
Press the spacebar to fire energy weapons.
Well, we're not exactly set up yet, are we? We just got to get within firing range. Which will happen a lot faster if I'm traveling at warp. Okay, and we are right where we need to be. Fire.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Little Starfleet, caught weep, digging through scraps. Pathetic.
Ugh, she is getting on my last nerve.
Her mom's pathetic. Are we not supposed to say that to the Klingons? Because damn.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay, let's jack it up and see if we can go get some parts. This isn't exactly Napa, but what the hell.
Okay, these injectors are a little beat up, but I can work with them. Some of these are real top-shelf tech. Type J's with a 2-liter flow, modulating reserves, and those sweet new Commodores.
Lovely. Remember the Klingons? Work fast, please.
Gonna need a little time to get these installed. I'd rather not breach the core after we go to warp because of a full system meltdown. And that can happen with dicey injectors.
Killer.
Right. I'm on it, Captain.
Good. Evelyn, what's our status?
While engineering deals with the warp core, we're stuck here. We need critical systems back online ASAP. It's a sure bet the Klingons are making repairs, and they aren't as safety concerned as we are. We might be back and shooting faster than we'd like.
You assume they left. We need to find what's jamming our comm systems.
We're on it, Captain. I located several Klingon military satellites nearby. Ian thinks we'll be able to reach Starfleet if we destroy the satellites, and I agree. Besides, we could use a little more target practice.
Right. Let's take them out.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Use your phaser banks to weaken shielded targets.
I wonder if I can get any loot from these guys.
Use your torpedoes
Closing
on an
in,
enemy
folks.
when their shield is down. Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Target destroyed. 2 more to go.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh, that's satisfying, isn't it? Fire all weapons.
Starfleet, you are persistent, little cocoon.
Long-range comms are back, Captain. Shall I send the distress signal?
Yeah. Do you really need to be told that?
That Klingon ship took some real damage during the fight. I bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Do it. We need to deal with them and fast.
No argument here. I'd rather not get blown up by Klingons on a cadet cruise. Or, you know, ever, really. Scanning now. Oh, yes! I found it!
As far as cruises go, this one's been crap.
Sending you the data now. We can trace their plasma signature right back to the source. It'll show up on the map.
Perez, plot an intercept course.
It's pretty far from us. We should travel at full impulse to reach it. This will temporarily take power from the other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Alright, so show me my map.
Your death will be swift.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again. Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1.
I don't think I need...
High-yield torpedo will...
I don't need to know that. Go full.
Klingon ships, decloaking, Captain!
Warning, ship is under attack.
Can we move so we're not a sitting duck here?
Captain, while we have the opportunity, it might not be a bad idea to review some of the basic Starship combat files. Wouldn't hurt to be ready when the next group of enemies attack us out here.
Alright, bring up the files. Your ship is outfitted with phaser beam banks. These weapons have a 250-degree firing arc. This is the firing arc for the forward phaser banks. This is the firing arc for the rear phaser banks. Note that both the forward and rear phasers have an overlapping arc of fire on the sides. Firing at enemies within the overlapping portion of your fire arcs is known as broadsiding. This allows both forward and rear phaser banks to fire on the same target at the same time, increasing damage output. Federation captains who prefer beam bank weapons favor broadside technique and will often circle their target, keeping them within the broadside arc at all times.
It would be wise not to follow me. Cowardly, but wise.
You know...
Remember, though high-yield torpedo is powerful, it's practically useless against shielded foes.
You think you can outrun me, you crazy Klingon wench? Because you're about to find out.
Tamav and I need time to get the plasma
Fire.
detectors installed. Please don't break anything else.
Target shields have failed.
That was beautiful.
Between yourself and exploding ships.
Yeah, I know, it does damage.
Incoming
and all this
transmission, Captain. It's a Starfleet vessel, the Sabrova.
Put them on screen, Ian.
This is Captain Thykir Shran. We've received your signal. What happened here?
We were ambushed by Klingons, Captain.
I see. Ever since they acquired their cloaking device, they've been getting bold, even for Klingons. You're lucky to be alive, Cadet. Which reminds me, you're on Captain Schaefer's ship. Where is he?
He was captured and taken to the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
And did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
I see. Unfortunate. I served with Anton on the Endeavor. He was a fine officer. We could use more like him. I take it you're the acting captain then?
I am.
Very well. Schaefer didn't place trust in his officers lightly. If he chose you to be his XO, he knew you could get the job done. I'll expect the same. Our first order of business is getting your ship and crew to safety. We'll escort you to make sure you get back in one piece.
What about the Klingons, sir? They're still out there.
I'm sure they are. And if they're foolish enough to come back looking for a fight, they'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Sabrova, out.
Yes, sir.
Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it. This
You can also zoom pretty far in case you were wondering. Of course. Okay.
So, the wolf now fights with its cubs, eh? No matter.
Oh, I am so gonna take you down.
Stay focused. Hit them where they're weak, and hit them hard.
fire.
Today is a good day to die.
Is it?
Klingon Bach, tak, tak.
Oh, did they seriously just run away? Hell to the no, they did not.
We were on our way to check in on another Starfleet vessel when we received your distress signal. That vessel is still not responding to hails. Considering what happened to you, I'm beginning to fear the worst. I'm going to investigate, and I want you to join me. If the Klingons are up to no good in that system, I'll need backup. I know it's asking a lot, but we're at war. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet. You have your orders.
Okay.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? I mean, the captain just got killed by a House Mokai matriarch over something she thought we had on board. Shouldn't we be chasing her instead?
Shran's the senior officer here, Tilly. We have our orders.
You're right. You're right. For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain. We are ready to go to warp when you are.
Engage.
We've arrived, Captain. I'm reading the Ticonderoga dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with them and find out why they haven't responded to our hails.
Very good. Set course for the Ticonderoga. And we got Ion on our team now. Oh, great signal. Top of the heap. Ian, can you boost the signal?
On it. Compensating for local interference now. Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Ticonderoga, this is Spitfire. Please respond.
Can't say I was expecting either of you out here. Care to fill me in?
I'm in command in the Spitfire. Captain Shran ordered me to join him here.
That's the start of an answer. Captain Shran, perhaps you'd care to fill in the details?
But
the cadets were ambushed by Klingons. Captain Schaefer was killed in the attack, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Sabrova was escorting them back to Seoul. When we couldn't contact you, I decided to alter course and investigate. Now then, what's the situation here, Captain Durant?
Starfleet has received reports of Klingon activity in the region. We've been ordered to check things out here. They might be hiding in the cluster and using this as a staging ground. As you can see, the area plays havoc with our systems.
Of course.
We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the area.
Is there anything we can do?
We could use your help. If all 3 ships collect data, we should be able to complete this quickly and deal with any Klingons we might come across. Any questions?
No questions, Captain.
This may be the worst simple trip to Vulcan ever.
Bet you wish you were back at the academy, huh, Tilly?
You can set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, speed, or balance.
Okay, so that I feel like that should be way more prominently displayed.
Scanning in progress.
Picking up large pockets of radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Knew this was coming. Yellow.
Scanning in progress. Durant here. Are you seeing the same ETA radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
Saw the same issue. How can we improve the findings?
My science officer believes that performing a tachyon pulse wave scan will solve our sensor issue. Perform your final scans and then report back.
Understood.
The deflector is realigned to emit a reverse tachyon pulse wave, Captain.
Reading an impulse spike. Captain, it's the Klingons!
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Hey, did we just fight the Klingons again?
Yes, we survived.
Ooh, that was lucky. Half the systems down here are bypassed like a Christmas tree, Captain. We can't take much more combat. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker.
You are doing fine. Remember your training. We can do this.
Ticonderoga is under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
Fire.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
There is only death for you here, Starfleet.
Multiple Klingon warp signatures inbound.
Oh, come on.
Taking heavy fire here. Request immediate assistance.
You gotta be kidding me. You think this is impressive? Fire!
Remember your training. You are Starfleet officers. You're prepared?
I'm pretty sure I just blew some shit up, pal.
ship's decloaking!
Oh, come on. These guys don't give up, do they? Fancy new tech, they gotta try it out.
There's too many of them!
Yeah, you sucked cadets right into a friggin' war zone. Good job.
More of them! Inbound, Captain! Like our odds here.
Well,
They're leaving. Most likely for a more valuable target. Concentrate fire on the remaining vessels. All ships.
Fire.
Fire at will.
Nice shot, cadets.
I think I know what the Klingons are up to here. They're using this system as a staging area. Something big is about to go down. We're picking up a large number of inbound warp signatures. Their most likely target is the Corvan system. There's a dilithium mine there, one we can't afford to lose to the Klingons.
What is the status of the Ticonderoga?
The Ticonderoga was badly damaged and they took heavy casualties as well.
Damn it.
Medical tells me Captain Durant was injured, but she'll recover in time. We're still working on triage and restoring the ship's critical systems, which leads me to our next course of action.
And what's that?
I want you to go to the Corvan system and warn them about the Klingons.
What about you?
The Sabrova is better equipped to hold off further Klingon attacks and assist the Ticonderoga here. Do what we can to delay them, and it'll be up to you to warn the people of Corvan.
Understood. We'll set a course for Corvan.
We have to make our way to Corvan as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn them. Are you ready to go?
Let's depart. Let's get out of here while the getting's good.
Red alert! All hands, battle stations!
More Klingons. Do is fight everyone.
Certain missions allow you to remotely hail your contact by clicking on the hail icon along the right side.
You need to warn the Corvan colony about the Klingons. We'll do what we can to hold off the Klingons here and repair the Ticonderoga. Good luck.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
So where exactly
Use
am I
M
supposed
to open up the map for sector space.
That's right.
You can click on a system to plot a course and set your ship to automatically fly to it.
We're giving her all she's got, Captain. I hope we get there in time.
Oh, is this where I'm going? All right, we're at full warp, so I don't know what else we can do. Just wait for stuff to go down, I guess. Keep an eye on that map. Haven't bumped into any players yet, but I've been doing the starting area. Uh-oh. All right, we're in the Corvan system. Okay.
Looks like we got here before the Klingons, Captain. We should make the most of this advantage. What are your orders?
We need to warn the colonists.
I've managed to establish comms with the colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting him through now.
On screen.
Hello, Captain. What can I do for you?
The Klingon attack force is coming. You need to evacuate.
Run that by me again. Your signal's breaking up. Did you say Klingons? What about them?
The Klingons are coming, Chief. You have to evacuate. Of course. Ian, what just happened?
We just lost contact with Corvan 2, Captain. Something's blocking all subspace signals in this area.
Of course. Klingons are already
There's a
here.
comm satellite nearby. It should boost our signal so we can warn the ships and the colony.
Very well, nice. You, set a course.
The SAT uses our security protocols. We should be able to access it.
We need to get over by that lickety split. Alright, boost.
Our hails are still blocked. The Klingons may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Orders, Captain?
Desmond, can we look onto the colonists?
Not from orbit, Captain. The Klingons are disrupting transporter operations at the local level. Colonial evacuations on a mass scale could be problematic. We may have to try to hold the Klingons here until Starfleet reinforcements arrive.
Alright, let's help however we can.
Klingon forces inbound on an attack vector, Captain!
I told you they were already here. Well,
Those civilians won't last long against Klingons. We need to help them.
we're on our way. You know, I'm really learning to not like these Klingons.
Target's shields have failed.
You think that was going to be a thing that you could do? You know what? You're annoying me. Now I'm firing two sets of weapons. You're in my round fire. Oh, you think that's...
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Once those shields come down, those ships are not that tough. They're gonna keep trying though, aren't they?
Target's shields have failed.
Captain, I have short-range comms again. Long-range signals are still blocked. I've updated the colony. However, the Klingons have started to send down attack squads. What are your orders?
We'll do what we can to protect the colony.
Captain,
The civilians are trying to fight the Klingon landing craft.
I think I can break through the Klingon jamming and hail the civilians.
Would you tell them to stop fighting Klingons? They're not set up for it.
Civilian vessels, disengage immediately. I repeat, disengage.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
Target's shield has failed.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Probably took some damage for that. I tried to get away from it, but it wasn't happening.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Gotta have them damn torpedoes. Can't wait. They really...
Shields have failed.
Oh, good. Congratulations, Rosisi Cephs.
Captain, the miners won't be able to hold off the Klingons for long. I'm reading more enemy ships on long-range sensors as well. It won't be long before the colony is overrun. I recommend we beam down to help the miners while we can.
If you excuse me, my trigger finger needs a little exercise. The heat has been a thing of terror this week. I'm sitting in the house. It doesn't look that hot. I got a fan on me, 2 air conditioners going, and it's 90 degrees in here. And it's still cooler in here than it is out there. And I live in a tin box. Imagine the levels you have to go to, you know, be comfortable in this kind of weather. And we're supposed to have a threat of thunderstorms like every week from now until Kingdom Come or something. This is a long wait screen. Oh, here we go. We got something happening. Things changed. Okay, we're going planet side. Going planet side, everyone. Whoa, what is this?
Oh, this isn't good. According to our readings, over half the colony has been overrun by the Klingons. At the rate they're moving, this area will fall in less than an hour.
All right, let's do what we can to help the colonists.
Right. Lead the way, Captain. I've got your back.
Move out.
Leave the gate closed! We have to get out of here!
And leave the others to die? We have to help them!
Starfleet's here!
Ugh, thank goodness.
Yeah, we're here.
Thanks. We didn't think anyone got our distress signal. glad that's not true. We were about to surrender. We didn't have any weapons. We do have some spare armor suits for you and your officers, though. They're in the crates next to the gate.
The gate?
This code will open the gate. Chief Smythe and some of the others are still in there. I know it's asking a lot, but if you can, please, save them. Here are the codes to the gate. You have to save the Chief and the others.
Press the U key to view your... This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices.
Yeah, and then the inventory, which all you gotta do is equip. I mean, that's pretty much done. And then you can go to... Is Evelyn the one that's with me? Yeah, Evelyn's the one, so she needs to equip. So we need to bring this there. And does she not get a weapon? Full rifle and oh boy. Okay, hero.
You can also view your ship's equipment.
You got to remember to. I remember from when I played before. You got to remember to equip all this stuff, or your ship won't ever upgrade. I mean, people probably miss it a lot, I would imagine. Right. I don't need that to be constantly in my face. All right.
Hey, be careful. There's a lot of Klingons down there.
Well, there are going to be a lot of dead Klingons. I know. All they have are knives. What kind of warriors are they? These aren't very good warriors.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're welcome. Okay, I like that. You need to throw more of those. What on earth?
Enemy targets on sensors.
Yeah, not so much, pal.
We're saved!
Is that what you think? We're actually lost. We were trying to find the Chinese buffet. We wound up here.
It's just us up here, Captain. No sign of Zabrova or Ticonderoga.
Anybody else shooting at me? Anywhere? Kinda, yeah. I feel like the game has gotten a graphic over since I last played it. It feels sharper.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
We're on your side, dummy.
Hang on. You're Starfleet. Excellent.
You were the one who contacted us, yeah? I'm glad you're here. As I'm sure you can guess, we're all a little on edge. If it wasn't for Fletcher visiting family here, I'd have eaten a disruptor blast by now. Not to be critical, but where are the rest of you?
This is it. Spitfire is in orbit.
Oh, that's not good. We're in big trouble. These Klingons mean business. They've locked us out of the mine, probably down there robbing us blind while we speak. No way we can beam anyone down to stop them. And they've probably killed all our security there by now.
We'll do what we can do to help.
Glad to hear it. We're definitely going to need that help. There's some gear in those crates. Use it.
I don't know what that's exactly gonna do, but...
I know you want to shut down that security field on the mine, but I have an idea. Hear me out, okay?
Make it fast.
Okay. I think we can hook up the field emitter to the power core and modify it to broadcast a field over the entire facility. It's a short-term solution, but it could be what we need to keep the Klingons from getting any more of their troops down there.
That just might work.
I know, right? Well, first things first. I'm reading a device at the base of the mine entrance. If you can set up a jumper between it and the main command console, you'll be able to reroute the field's power flow. That'll open up the mine for you and set up things for my plan.
Right, we'll reroute the power. So that means I gotta do something, right?
All right, we're in business. Almost. I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
All right, what do you need me to do?
Hey, nice work. Perfect timing, too. I can hear the Klingons coming. We're about to have some really unpleasant company.
We'll deal with the Klingons. Can you reroute the power?
Lend me your communicator. If your engineer can walk me through it, I'll get the job done. Just keep them off me, okay?
We will. Work fast.
Right. Here they come. Let them have it!
Where are they coming from?
Okay. I need you to pull the actuator, invert it, and jam it back in. Trust me.
Okay, it's in there. I think I got it.
Now manually cycle the power while forcing a short through the jumper. Oh, and don't electrocute yourself. Please.
Is that all you got? Okay, Chief. Anytime now.
Look, I'm doing this as fast as I can.
Not
I'm a miner,
fast
not an
enough.
engineer.
A little bit faster. That would be the order of the day. What is it?
Almost there, almost there.
You realize we fought off a whole ship's worth of Klingons while you're goofing around.
Okay, got it.
Why'd he hit? Oh, pretty.
Good job, Chief. The field looks stable.
The system is still clear, Captain, but those Klingon ships are getting closer. The faster you can finish up down there, the better.
Acknowledge, stand by, Chief. Thanks for your help here.
Least I could do. Thank you for putting your lives on the line here. We won't forget it. You didn't have to come help us, least of all by yourselves. But we're really happy you did.
Let's go, Fletcher. You're with me.
You got it. There's no way I'm sitting around and letting the Klingons take this place without a fight. Oh, and sorry about that whole phaser in the face thing earlier. Won't happen again.
Don't worry about it, or the Klingons for that matter.
Klingons worry about me, not the other way around. Let's go.
Bitchin'. So where do we go now? So I'm supposed to go in here, right? Is there a door open thing or whatever? But he opened this door, so I probably got to walk through here to go in there or whatever. Don't go in the weird tricked out mind.
Enemy target lost.
You Klingons aren't so tough when your targets shoot back, huh?
No, it's very typical for them. They act like they're warriors, but they're cowards. Just because you can throw a punch doesn't mean you're brave or whatever. Die, 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 da da die, 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 die. Why did I do that? That was really dumb. How many Klingons? This is like practically a Klingon planet. Least favorite Star Trek race, by the way. I know people love them. I knew so many people like Klingons, so they're just representatives. And that brutish sort of phony machismo that, you know, guys are told we're supposed to
locked.
emulate.
I suppose we'll just have to knock.
We'll knock loud.
What? The bombing has stopped. Something's wrong. Secure the dilithium and prepare it for immediate transport. Now!
Not so fast, Klingon. You're done here.
That's right. We're gonna kill all of you guys, and then we're gonna worry about what that means later. Oh, you business!
Go back to Kronos while you still can.
Flanking damage detected. Shield losing power.
More? Really? I haven't killed enough of these guys. I gotta kill more. He's gotta like the hand-to-hand combat. Smack. I'm here. Were you calling the home line? It didn't ring. Oh, that's weird. Hold on a second, folks.
Captain, we're picking up some strange energy readings near your position. What's going on down there? Did Ev shoot a reactor or something?
So she says, sorry, we're picking up some strange energy readings. The mining laser is sounding a little off.
That could be a problem. It might be pulling more power than it should. Give me a sec, I need to run some numbers.
This wouldn't be life-threatening, would it?
Hold on. Okay. I pulled the specs on that unit. It's an older model, but it gets the job done. It uses 2 oscillating beams instead of a fixed pulse. Uh-oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, I'm seeing 3 possible outcomes to this rig overloading.
Overloading? Never mind. What are the outcomes?
Assuming the rig can handle the increased output, the beams will just keep on oscillating until they hit the planetary core. And then, boom.
Oh, so we're blowing over the planet. Right, not acceptable.
So, outcome 2. The rig does not handle the power spike and automatically vents the excess energy, violently. The blast hits the field we just put up, partially reflects, and hits the colony. Boom.
Is there an outcome that doesn't involve a boom?
Outcome 3. You managed to trigger an emergency shutdown before the rig goes nuclear. Still a bad thing, nuclear. Not as bad as, say, a warp core breach, but still bad, so we should definitely try to avoid that.
Yeah, let's go with that option.
Okay, I found the emergency shutdown mechanism, and good news, it's really easy to operate. It's just a pair of simple switches on 2 separate consoles that have to be activated at the same time.
Yeah, that was set up by somebody that thought there was going to be a puzzle that needed to be solved. That's unusually precise.
I don't know, I guess it was built that way so a single disgruntled miner couldn't shut down the whole operation. Miners get disgruntled, you know? You can do this. Ask around, see if there are any locals. They might be able to assist.
Fletcher's a local. We'll see if we can... We'll see what he can do. Stand by. So now I gotta go find this guy. Who he is. Well, this feels familiar. Alright, I gotta go down here because I can't act. If he's gonna try to move on, he's not gonna do it. This was supposed to be a cruise. This was supposed to be graduation. Now instead I'm trying to save mine. I'm blowing up the planet. That's great.
Ooh, wow, that was really close. Good job, Captain. The security field is still standing, the mine's secure, and you didn't blow up. And that's good. But the Klingons are still on their way. We could use your help up here when you're ready to beam up.
Alright, beam up.
Captain, the colony's security field is holding strong. There's still a lot of Klingon ships heading our way, though. We need to leave, and soon. But there's a problem. Civilian ships travel through here frequently. We need to warn them about the Klingons, or they could warp into the middle of a war zone.
Jilly, can we use local satellites to send an automated warning?
Absolutely. We could even remotely program the signal on a satellite as we leave the system, which we should soon. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Let's do it. Jerez, lay in a course for the nearest satellite.
We've definitely got their attention, Captain. Here they come! Ship is under attack.
Flying out. Is that why we're having a problem?
Target's shields have failed.
Feeling down here, Captain. Just being honest.
You know how many Klingon ships have blown up and you're worried about?
Today, you will die as warriors, Starfleet.
Alright, I've had enough.
Sorry we're late. You happy?
Target's shields have failed.
Stood our ground at the Araucanus Arm until the situation became untenable. After we disengaged, we were able to reach Starfleet and call for backup. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. We can't afford to lose this system to the Klingons.
Thanks for coming, Captain.
Don't mention it. You do the same where our situation's reversed. I believe Captain Schaefer would be proud of you and your crew, Captain. Your efforts to defend the Federation are commendable, and my report will indicate this.
Thank you, sir.
Apart from your valor in combat, I'm particularly impressed by your work with the local satellites. Turning them into distant warning beacons was quite clever. Those signals will save a lot of lives.
Corvon 2 is still in danger, sir.
Indeed. I'm sure Starfleet Command has detailed plans for defending Corvan. For now, however, your work here is done. You're to report to the Sol system with the civilians you've rescued. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Kensington for debriefing.
Understood, sir. What about Fletcher?
Fletcher would make a fine addition to your senior staff. I'll make a note of it in my report to Starfleet Command. You've done well under extraordinary circumstances. Anton's ship is in good hands. Keep up the good work. Shran out.
We've done all we can.
Congratulations.
Let's get to safety while we still can.
All right, warp to the Sol system. Wouldn't that fun?
After everything we went through out there, going back to Professor Shermer's advanced physics class doesn't seem as scary now. I mean, what's string theory compared to dodging Klingon disruptor blasts or trying to keep a warp core stable? Speaking of scary, think Admiral Kensington's gonna go easy on you? The ship did kind of get beat up. A little. Okay, a lot.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So we got Coraline Fletcher, who we pulled from the planet thing there. And now I've got to go somewhere. It looks like in here.
The Admiral's office is this way.
I'm familiar with where the Admiral's office is, though I'm not really excited about going here.
Thanks for coming. You've been through a lot. Starfleet Command appreciates your efforts, especially at the Corvin system. I do as well.
Thank you, Admiral.
I've read the official reports, but I'd like to hear your take on it all, in your own words.
Klingons have a new cloaking device, and they decided to see if I can produce this story. They decided that now they have this cloaking technology, they need to use it everywhere and pretty much pillage the entire galaxy. More or less. And then they went and attacked Corbin 2, and there was a whole to-do, and I'm pretty sure there was at some point an embarrassing incident with a spicy pickle. We don't talk about it.
This Ja'ula has become quite a thorn in our side.
Yeah, there was...
You're fortunate. Very few have survived combat with her. Our agents are on the hunt for Ja'ula as we speak. Bringing in the sister of T'Kuvma will be quite a blow to Klingon morale. Rest assured, you're not the only one who wants her to pay for her crimes.
I don't think we've seen the last of her, Admiral.
Neither do I, unfortunately. Well then, based on what I'm seeing here, you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs now. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her center chair. The job's yours if you want it.
Sorry, what?
Yes, under normal circumstances, it would take years of work to get your own command. But these aren't normal circumstances. The war isn't going well for us. We don't have the luxury of waiting years before putting good officers on the line. We need them out there right now. We need you.
Me?
Yes, Corvin would have been a disaster if it weren't for you and your crew. Starfleet wants to recognize that. Therefore, as of now, I'm making your promotion and command official. I see the same things in you that Schaefer did. Honor his name and make us all proud.
Thank you, Admiral. We won't let you down.
I wouldn't recommend it. I have it on good authority. I'm quite a terror when crossed.
Ooh, no.
On to more mundane duties, You'll need to check in with the tailor and update your uniform in a manner appropriate to your new rank. After that, acquire a shuttle for your ship. When you're finished, return to me for new orders.
Of course.
Well, you don't look unhappy. And that's good, right?
Does that mean she's gonna be on my ship?
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Remember, your objective locations can also...
Some of these tutorial pop-ups can be really aggravating. I don't know if that's the best system for all of this. But Alright, we're running like hell. I don't know where the hell we're running to, but we're running.
This way. This way.
Wait, are you still here? She is. I just cut right to the straight. All these guys waiting in line. Nope. Alright, show me what's available. Captain. I don't know, the white threads, it feels like they would get so jacked up. Purchase. What? No. 2 additional outfits? What? No. No, 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 no. I'm not sure what happened here. You hit modify. And then it just does this. Apply. There he is. Now he's in Starfleet Command. I'm a science officer, aren't I? I guess it doesn't really make a big difference. The outfits look pretty much the same. Okay. Okay. Close out. We got a new outfit.
Nice. It
nope,
really suits
apparently
you.
I don't. Jeez. Ugh. It's okay. We just gotta. I guess I forgot to save it. Apply to character. Save. Exit. Still not. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong here? I saved it. See? Apply to character. Applies. Save. Exit. I'm not sure what I did, but I did something.
The shipyard officer is this way.
Well, you're not helpful, are you? Who? Oh, she's over there. Okay, so apparently I've already done that. So I gotta go back over to the commander's place. There's like no chat going on. Admiral Kensington. No, that's Mrs. Kensington. Oh, were we supposed to go in here? But she knows where I need to be better than I do.
Congratulations on your promotion. I will let you know when I have a new task for you. I have a mission for you. Our victory at Pryor's World was hard fought, and we took a thrashing in the process. We've gained some momentum from this win, but our position at Pryor's could become tenuous if the Klingon should return for a rematch. Captain Gabriel Lorca of the USS Baran is on station at Pryor's World, and he's requested assistance while they handle mop-up operations there. I believe you and your crew are ready for action, yes? Lorca is a fine captain, tough but fair, with years of experience in the field. Follow his lead and you'll do well. Report to him at Pryor's World for further instructions. Kensington, I have a mission for you.
Okay, so I have a mission. I think I'm going to end there because it's dinner time and I need to make dinner type things happen.
You survived! Then again, you survived fighting House Smoke Eye. Admiral Kensington must have been a walk in the park for you. I guess this is goodbye. At least for now. You've got a ship and a crew to take care of, and I still have to graduate. Hey, do you think they'll use your ship for the cadet cruise next year? If they do, put in a good word for me. Ah, great. Hey, I liked being your chief engineer out there. It would be an honor to do that again, Captain. Oh man, this is hard. Stay safe, okay? This war won't last forever. And I hope we're both doing what Starfleet does best soon. Exploring the galaxy, strange new worlds, all that.
Same here. Take care of yourself. And she's gone. Well, let's go back up to my ship.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Aren't you glad we have astrometry? I still don't know what the purpose of that is. Anyway. Let's call it there.